Hi guys, welcome back to Dxlynlocs and happy 2020. This is my first video of 2020. If you guys saw my last video, it was a giveaway. The winners were announced. So if you did not claim your prize, do so or I'm moving on to the next person. In this video, I'm bringing you guys an update on my client that I reinstalled her natural long micro locks. If you guys want to go see how I reattach them, the video is up. And under that video, there were a lot of people, the same old when someone cuts their locks or does anything that they want to do with their locks, people have opinions, and a lot of people didn't understand why she would cut them in the first place, things of that nature. And how I feel about that, as you guys know, I cut my locks. It's only the business of the person who chose to do it, honestly. I know some people mean well, they're not trying to be rude about it, but only that person's business. Because some people will tell you, oh yeah, I just cut them off because I felt like it, but it may be something deeper for them. You never know. And some people may just cut it off because they feel like it. You never know. But I feel like certain people are looking for certain responses that they're not going to get, and therefore will never understand why someone cut their locks off when their purpose seemingly is to try and understand why. You may never understand why because you're not that person. So yes, she cut them off and she reattached them. They're beautiful. They were beautiful before and they're beautiful now. So basically she is now embracing her transitioning into gray, and we're using the purple shampoo. I'll include a photo of it here so you guys can see what it is. This is shampoo that she likes to use, and the shampoo pretty much maintains the grays and it brings out the silver in it and not that orange brownish undertone that you get when you start transitioning to gray. So I'm starting my shampoo like I usually do, right around the hairline, massaging the hairline. And I have on the gloves just to keep the shampoo from tinting my nails, my nail beds. So that's the only reason I have on the gloves. So basically I did 2 full washes just to make sure her scalp is clean and the length of her locks are clean, and I'm gonna rinse thoroughly. I'm gonna talk a little bit about her routine. It's super simple. She comes once a month and we interlock once a month, and sometimes even longer depending on what her hair is doing. But basically in terms of the reattachment maintenance, a lot of people, I think when they want to reattach or they want to get lock extensions, are worried about what the maintenance is going to be like. Is it going to be something really special and crazy? But it's really not. If you start out with enough length to support these newly put back locks that you have in, you should be just fine. However, when you are doing your maintenance, it's important to go through and look for weak ones, because nothing is perfect, especially when you are redoing something that happened. You're artificially now doing something that happened naturally. You have to reinforce, recheck, go back through, review, and make sure everything is good. So every time she comes in, I go back through and make sure if there are any weak ones, I reinforce them. If there's one that I feel like ain't gonna make it, I take it out and I put it back in. But that's only been like one or two or so. So her hair, the length she started out with was really, really good. So she hasn't had any problems really. She's able to wear her hair in a ponytail, bun, sleep with it, wash it. She's even colored it to make it darker before choosing to embrace transitioning into gray, which is so beautiful to me. She looks like a super wise woman, which she actually is. And I had to give you guys a little silk press action there. Doesn't it look like a silk press? Like, her locks are gorgeous. Oh my goodness. So I had to give you guys a little slow-mo, make it look like a silk press. But what I'm doing here is I'm oiling her scalp, and I'm using a mixture of moringa, jojoba, and almond is in here. And I'm just lightly oiling her scalp. I know you guys have seen the videos where people like drench the scalp in oil to where it's oozing and it looks all, you know, a certain type of way. But really, you do not need that much oil on your scalp, because your scalp produces oil anyway. So you want to kind of maintain and stay along the lines of what your body produces, unless it doesn't produce enough, you know. So you have to kind of send messages to your body with how you treat it. If you put just enough, then you're telling your body that, okay, we're doing good, you're producing enough. If you're not putting enough, then you may have a different situation going on there. So I say that to say we're not putting too much oil at all, just enough to lubricate the scalp because we just washed it. And then after I do this, I'm gonna go through and interlock her hair. And when I interlock her hair, I do not use any gel. I do not use any special holding product, slicking down product, none of that. So yeah, pretty much it's just that easy. And as I've said before in several other videos, locks are meant to be really low maintenance. They're meant to free you from like a huge, crazy, multi-step routine that you have to do every single day. So it's helpful to look at it that way. Not saying don't take care of your hair. Of course you're gonna take care of your hair. You're gonna wash it. You're gonna protect it at night, protect it in harsh weather. But at the same time, remember that it is hair. Remember that it is hair that's growing out of your head. And remember that doing too much may hurt you. So basically, less is more. Unless you have a medical condition going on, then you do have other steps that you need to take besides what I'm showing here, what I've shown in the past, because I have not shown a client that has any medical or scalp issues. So if you're someone who suffers with anything like that, definitely take your extra steps, take your medicines, see your dermatologist. you guys saw in the beginning, we use the purple shampoo, and what that does is like a toning shampoo, so it tones the color and it gives it that nice white or silver or gray look instead of that orange, yellowish, brownish look. So now I'm doing a 4-point interlock, and I never really interlock super tight to where super tight to the scalp, or that last pass through is difficult to do or hurts the scalp because it's really unnecessary to do, and that could leave a dent or just a really hard spot in your locks. So it's really not necessary to do it too tight. I do it enough to maintain the roots to make sure that she can go another 4 to 6, even 8 weeks, and she'll still be fine. Alright, and that is it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. After this, she air dried because she likes to air dry. She doesn't like to put any heat on her hair, which I completely understand. So after interlocking, she just made sure her hair was dry before she goes to bed, and our appointments are usually early in the morning, so she has all day to air dry. This is what her scalp looks like after the interlocking. It's still neat without being too tight. As you guys know, I don't really pull on the edges like that, but the edges are free, and they're free for her to slick down if she would like, or not. It's really up to her. And that is all. Thank you guys so much for watching. Happy New Year, happy and prosperous New Year, and I will see you guys in the next video. Oh, for those of you who followed my ASMR channel, a video should be up today or the next day. Anyways, thanks guys, bye.